Anxious EU member states are starting to buckle under the threat of Article 16, according to a GB News reporter, who said that Brussels could sacrifice Ireland in order to avoid a trade war. Anxious EU member states are worried about being forced into a trade war with the UK if Boris Johnson triggers Article 16. The BBC's political editor Laura Kunzberg reported yesterday that Boris Johnson looks set to trigger Article 16 in the latest escalation in his row with the EU. However, GB News Northern Ireland correspondent Dougie Beattie said that the EU could buckle under economic pressure to UK demands before it gets to that stage. He said, Article 16 would start a trade war. But what sort of stomach does Europe have for a trade war? Germany's second biggest trading partner in the world is the UK. We are coming out of a pandemic and economies are very fragile. Mr. Beattie continued, would those big hitters in Europe decide to cut off their own markets to protect a small number of people in the far-off western part of Europe? The GB News reporter then suggests that the EU could sacrifice the Dublin economy in order to prevent a trade war. He explained, the protocol effectively says that someone's economy has to suffer in order to protect the integrity of the single market. Europe has tried to say people in Northern Ireland should take the hit in this. It is a rule taker, not a rule maker. But, if that doesn't work, they could look towards Dublin and say they will put checks on the goods coming into Europe, and that will protect the integrity of the single market. On Friday, the EU's chief Brexit negotiator Maros Sefcovic met with his British counterpart Lord David Frost in London. Mr. Sefcovic said he was hopeful the two sides could make progress next week. However, Lord Frost said there were still significant gaps to be bridged between the bloc and the UK, and that talks would be intensified. In a statement, a UK government spokesperson said the preference remained to find a consensual way forward, but that Article 16 was a legitimate safeguard. Democratic Unionist Party (DUP) leader Sir Geoffrey Donaldson said the UK government needed to take decisive action within weeks. The European Commission will circulate a paper to European capitals next week setting out the options available if the UK triggers Article 16.